Name is Michael Kane. Oftentimes, when discussing emergency management, we fail to recognize the citizens. We think of the first responders, the managers, the professionals, and the policymakers. But sometimes people get confused on exactly what the role of the citizen is during times of disasters. Citizens have many responsibilities, much of which comes prior to a disaster. It is important for citizens to be informed and prepared. This keeps the affected citizens calm when a disaster strikes. Staying calm is key. As I said before, it is important to be informed. It is important to know the risks you may face depending on where you live. Is your area prone to floods, earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, severe weather in general? Find out what kinds of disasters, both natural and man-made, are most likely to occur in your area and how you will be notified. Methods of getting your attention may vary from community to community. One common method is to broadcast via emergency radio and TV broadcasts. That's why you hear that sometimes annoying thing in the middle of your shows, but it's a test and it could save someone's life. You might hear a special siren or get a telephone call, or emergency workers may go door to door. FEMA also provides a service which sends preparedness tips and updates through a text, which can be found at fema.gov. It is also important for citizens to be prepared and have a plan. Plan how you will contact family members in case of an emergency. Have escape routes out of your home as well as a safe place to meet in case you get split up. Know how to turn off your gas, water, and electricity. Have an emergency financial first aid kit, which would include a personal property record for insurance purposes, important documents, and extra money. Take a first aid and CPR course. It is always a good skill to have, and it couldn't hurt. Be prepared if you have someone with special needs, such as an infant or an elderly relative. It is also important to have supplies ready. Each citizen should have a first aid kit in their house, along with a basic emergency supply kit. For example, in an emergency supply kit, you would need water, food, batteries, battery-powered radio, flashlights, etc. A full list can be found at fema.gov. Everyone sees, right before a disaster strikes, everyone going to Publix, Walmart, Home Depot. It's important to have these things on hand prior to this because you never know when disaster will strike. A good key to know is that your disaster supplies kit should contain essential food, water, and supplies for at least 3 days. People may not be able to come and help you within 72 hours, so it's important that you can survive on your own and take care of yourself along with your family. It is also important to keep this kit in a designated place and have it ready in case you have to leave your home quickly. Make sure all family members know where this kit is kept. It is also important for citizens to protect their property. Every citizen should have insurance. Citizens should also take preventative measures. For example, here in Florida, we have hurricanes. It's important to have hurricane shutters that can protect your home and property in case this disaster does strike. After a disaster event, it is important to register for assistance through FEMA. In the end, citizens have a very important role. Much of it comes before a disaster strikes. But after a disaster does strike, it is important to stay calm, implement your plan, and if possible, help others.